Hello and welcome to the Spellcorp Industrial Complex. I'm very excited to be here today because you may remember last time we built this little nuclear reactor, and there's one small problem with it. It does require fuel, so today we're going to be looking at getting some fuel by using... Hold up, let me check my notes again. Bees? I said I wanted to use bees? Oh, okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, so today I'm looking to get some bees set up. I'd like to get into the productive bees mod and see what we can do with it and what kind of resources we can start producing out of it. And I'm very excited, but we are going to need a place to do that. So I've been working away at this building here that I think is going to house our bees and our nuclear reactor. And it's kind of this worn down looking building here, just in the corner between that building and the warehouse here. And yeah, it's looking pretty cool so far. There's a lot of work I still got to do on it, but I think today we're just going to try to get the shell of it set up, and then inside we can start building away at the bees, and I can add details later in between things and whatever over time, but so far it's looking kind of cool. I think we're going to have this main section be where our reactor is going to sit, and then off in this side room and another kind of room over here is where the bee magic's gonna be happening, the birds and the bees and whatnot, if you may. But I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna maybe finish up some of this exterior stuff, and we'll bring you back once we're ready to get started with some bee breeding, or we might have to go find bees today. I'm not too sure how the mod's gonna work. I haven't done a lot of research. I just know we can get resources from the bees, and I think that seems really cool and really fun. So let's get going. With a little bit more work, I think I got something good here to start with for now. I'm liking this space. We got some lights in here. It's this nice big building. We'll have room to put a reactor up with a turbine maybe. And we got these cool little scaffolding things that come around. Let me come into this room because I think this is where we're going to work on some bees and stuff right now. It's a little loading area. We'll maybe do some bee stuff around here and some bee stuff in there. And then have reactors and whatnot here. I guess you could say this building's for nuclear bee actors. Ha ha ha. Okay, what do we need to do with bees? How do I get started? Well, luckily, there's a little guide for us here on productive bees. Let's see. To get started, you'll need to find honeycomb and honey bottles. Find yourself a beehive and let the bees do their work. Well, off we go. I was just following a bee and I don't know where it went. And I wonder if there's a hive somewhere in this oh, here. Sand nest. Inhabitant ashy mining bee. Can I pick it up with the bee in it? Oh, we got our first bee. Okay. Cool. I probably should let him... Should I let him finish working? 1,600. What does that mean? 1,600. Is that how close he is? 1,500. Why is it going down? I need honey. Please? 1,300. Okay, I'm going to wait for this counter to go down and see what happens, I guess. It's stopped. It's empty. There's no marker on it now. But it's doing nothing. I don't know what that is then, what that timer does. I guess I'm just taking the hive and we'll try to find more bees and figure out what's next. I've brought a couple different bees home. I have this blue banded bee. I have a chocolate mining bee, another blue banded bee, and an ashy mining bee. I think we're just going to try the vanilla route, I guess, and let them pollinate with some flowers and stuff and see what happens when they come in here. Hard worker. Oh, he's bringing his butt stuff back. Yeah, look at that. So the number goes up. But what happens? Oh, maybe when that goes down, maybe that's like a cool down for when they can work again? I don't know. It doesn't really say. Well, I'm going to wait a little bit and see if these ever fill up and try to figure some more out. I thought I could maybe use the comparators to read the power level out of these nests because that's how it works with the vanilla beehives, but this doesn't seem to do it, and it just seems like it's reading the number of bees inside the nest, so I guess it's not going to work with these, but maybe it'll work with the vanilla beehives. I just don't know if these bees are going to be able to go in them, but we have no honey yet, so hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Well, not very far from the place here, just over yonder, there's a dripping beehive. This is gonna be perfect. We got honey, just like that. There we go, the honey quest is done. I didn't even have to do all that work, but we got it. So next up, capturing bees. You have to find some bees and capture them. Well, we've had no issue with that so far, but it says we might be able to find sturdy bee cages while adventuring. So maybe I'll check and see if I have some of those. I might have found some at some point, but let's take... Oh, that wasn't silk touch. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh, we do already have a sturdy bee cage. We'll give that a try after. Do we have any other bee stuff? We have an upgrade base from productive bees and a beehive. Okay, cool. But it wants me to make a bee cage. Bee cage. 4 of them. We'll make those. Bottle. Careful does it. Craft the bee cage. Okay, we got that. And we get an extra sturdy bee cage with it. Using the vanilla method, go ahead and make yourself a beehive to have your own little setup. These can hold 3 bees each, but we won't be using it for long. Bees will only create honey and honeycombs if they have the right flowers. Vanilla bees can use any flowers, but most bees in the mod will require a specific block. Make sure to check JEI for more info. Okay. That's our problem so far, and we can get a big bee thing. A nest locator. Right-clicking on a nest of the type you're looking for will point you in the direction of another. Can I make that? That sounds cool. Nest locator. What do we need? What do we need? A note block. Dirt cheap. Iron bars. Dirt cheap. And a nest locator. Cool. Okay, we got lots of good stuff then. Let's get started here with what? An advanced beehive? With the vanilla beehive, we'll use this to craft an advanced beehive. It can be oak or any kind of wood. Bees will fly in and out of these and drop off honeycombs in the inventory. You can also insert glass bottles to get honey bottles. We'll need plenty of honeycombs for treats. Oh, wow. Oh, these are cool. Ooh. I like these palm ones. These palm ones look nice. Do I have palm wood? We have palm saplings, so we're actually going to grow some of that, I guess. And I want to make some palm hives. An advanced palm beehive. Perfect. Let's take a look at this thing. Okay. Bit of an interface here, so we can put bottles in, it said. And I think it said they'll just drop honeycombs otherwise. And then what? Is this the bee interface? That's the bees that are inside it? I mean, I guess we'll figure it out. What is next? In productive bees, you don't spend most of your time flying around trying to find certain bees Instead, you spawn them using nests with honey treats. With these, you'll create yourself some nests and right-click them with the treats to lure bees in. Make sure to check out which biome you need to be in to lure in the right bees. We have to go to biomes? Oh, man. It's going to take a long time to get a uranium bee. Powered centrifuge? You can definitely just use a regular centrifuge in the beginning. Getting a powered centrifuge soon after is a must. The centrifuge is used to process honeycombs into useful items, honey, and wax. Oh, that produces our stuff out of it. Okay, cool. Powered centrifuge. It's pretty cheap. It is easy to make. Okay, cool. An expansion box are placed on top of your advanced beehives to increase the amount of bees that can be in the hive to a total of 5 slots. What are these cost to make? They are dirt cheap. Now, have our bees are... This is not a very good spot for the bees. They are kind of just going to keep getting stuck. There's a baby. There's a baby, a nomad bee. Child, hello. Breeding items, any flower, temper, weather, whatever. Okay, these bees got to come out of the corner. You can go back there, buddy. How about you? Little chocolate mining bee, you're stuck as well. No, don't go up there. When they fly up here, they can't come down. This is... I didn't think about this, admittedly. This could be a disaster. Oh, they're in here too? He'll find his way back. It's fine. Okay, let's take a look at our advanced palm beehive. Let's place this down. Do any of the bees want to go here? You want to come over to it? No? Okay, what if I use my sturdy bee cage? Okay, actually, let's see. I'm assuming the regular bee cage is like single use. Blue banded bee, hold shift for more info. You can read about it. Sneak while releasing to reset its hive position. Oh, so they keep track of their hive. So if I do this, he's going to forget about his old hive and maybe choose a new one. And we did lose the bee cage. So maybe he'll come to this one and choose it. I don't know. Breeding items, any flower, temper, passive, endurance, normal. Weather tolerance, none. I don't know. Okay, but we want to see if he'll go into this hive. How do I select them to choose the hive? Oh, and it looks like you can craft all these different nests just with like a sword and a block. Oh, okay. Maybe I want to make up a bunch of these then. You have to be in biomes. Lures in a slimy bee in a swamp biome. Lures a glowing bee in the nether. Okay, so we'll need bee nest locations. I mean, I guess I'll make one of these honey treats, right? Yeah, we'll make one of these honey treats and then go from there. He did not go in this hive, by the way, so maybe I'd have to pick up all the hives to make it so that the bees only want to go in one. Let's pick up these ashy mining bees, and we'll reset their hives by holding shift, right? Is what it says. And then, does he have a new hive location? It's not. Maybe they'll go into it now when they're done doing what they do. And there was a bee. I want you. Hello. Reset your hive location, and maybe you'll pick this one, please. These poor bees have no idea what they're doing. Maybe I'm the bee, and I don't know what I'm doing. How do I get them in the palm hive? Okay, I'll break out the big book of bees, and I'm going to try to figure this out. Aha, I have figured it out. Okay, the reason our bees aren't going into this hive is because these ashy mining bees, they actually don't produce any resources. If we look at them in JEI here, they don't have a page that shows what they produce, and it seems like they're actually just used for breeding, so they won't go in our hives because they can't produce any honeycombs or honey even. They're just used for breeding. So, for example, if we take this ashy mining bee and a crystalline bee, it makes a copper bee, but if we click on this one actually produces copper combs. So what we need to do then is, I guess, a place for our bees to breed. And this space kind of just isn't working for them at the moment. So we're actually going to come over here, and I think we're going to make a little glass area, a little glass bee box for us. That way we can breed our bees inside a safe place. I don't like it here. Maybe I want it against the wall. Now if we put maybe our little bee friend in here. Oh yeah, just like that. One of them went inside. Is this one gonna go inside too? I don't know if more than one can go inside a nest, but I need to be able to breed them now. So I don't know if you breed them just. Oh yeah, you probably just breed them with the poppies. Okay, perfect. Well, so we have to breed up some bees, I guess, before we can get ones that actually produce any useful resources for us. So we're gonna have to dig a little deeper and look down the chain and see what it's gonna take to get. I mean, our goal with this is to hopefully get this uranium bee, right? Is it a uranium bee? No. Radioactive bee? Yeah, radioactive bee. There's two of them. Radioactive bees dying to radiation has a chance to turn into wasted radioactive bees. What? They don't pollinate on any flower, but instead, okay, that's fine. Okay. Radioactive bee. We need a creep bee and an iron bee. Let's maybe work towards an iron bee because that one is one away from our ashy mining bee we have. We need a crystalline bee, which is a basic bee that we get from a quartz nest, which is made with nether quartz ore and a sword. And maybe we can find them just in the nether. So we're going on an adventure and we're going to try to find some of these crystalline bees. We're going on a bee hunt, a bee hunt, a bee hunt. Will I find a bee? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could actually just pick this up and craft one and then use the honey treat things to like spawn a bee is apparently a way you can do it, right? Bee flowering, crystalline bee, silicon bee, crystalline bee spawns from a quartz nest. And it only spawns that one. So yeah, we could just use that. That might be the easiest way to go about it. But I'd like to see if I can find a little bee in the nether here. Whoa, okay. There's a lot of bad guys in the nether, actually. I don't know. 1, 2. That is crazy. There's so many of them. Okay, I'm going to look around on the map and see if I can see any bees. Hey, what's this over here? Little mob spawn. A strider spawner. Oh, that's fun. Any good loot? Not really. Nothing too great. Oh, hi. What is this? A warped shroom bee, huh? We will take you home with us. Oh, and there's a warped bee nest. Oh, there's a lot of bees. Are they mad at me? They're mad at me. Okay, we got 2 of them.
We got 2 of them. Let's get out of here. I forgot that they get mad at you when you break their nest. I'm giving up on the crystalline bee hunt. We're going home and we're just making one. All right, just for now, I need to start getting a little bit of honey so that we can start crafting more things. So we're gonna make this little room here with these shroom bees. And I think, where did I put them? That's a blue banded bee, warped shroom bees. They might be angry at me, but we're gonna leave them in here. We're gonna leave some bottles because I need the honey so that I can start making some more treats to get other stuff. So put you there, and leave the room because he's mad at me. He is very mad at me, but hopefully they make me some stuff. Okay, but I've made the quartz nest. I've made this nether gold nest too, and I got some honey treats to begin with, so we can see what these give us if we go in the nether though, because they have to be placed in the nether to attract bees, if I understand that correctly. Let's just go right by the portal here. We'll put this gold nest down, and we'll put our quartz nest and honey treat. What did that do? Use a honey treat on a nest. Cool. Did it work? Use additional treats to speed up. Nest is empty. Same thing. So now do I just have to wait this timer out and hope that that does it? I guess. Okay, well for now then, so that the bees can't escape, we're gonna block this off. I am gonna, I don't know, load this chunk and go do some other stuff and come back once this is done? Sure, that sounds good. Let's, can we load it? While our bees work away at producing some honey and while those other bees are spawning in, I'm going to look at making, I guess, this powered centrifuge to start squishing things and this bottler to start getting honey. What is this? It's 2 uses bottling honey and squishing bees for genes. To get genes from bees, place a piston above the bottler with a block space between them. Place the bee on top of the bottler and activate the piston to squish the bee into genes. What? Okay, that's fun. Not what I want to do with it. We're just trying to get honey because these little guys here, I did breed one, so we have 3 now, and it looks like one of them is a product of the other 3 and has better stats. Like, I think this child one has high productivity and normal endurance, but only one of these ones has the high productivity, and they're both weak endurance, so we can, I guess, breed for better genes, which is kind of awesome. We can make some super bees, which would be cool, but look, we have 18 of these warped shroom bee things already, which we can either mix at Create Labs, or we could use the centrifuge. I think we're going to use the centrifuge because it's made right within the mod. So we'll have to craft one of these up. But that'll give us warped fungus from this. It's going to give us wax. It's going to give us honey. And then the honey, I'm wondering if we can just pump it out of the centrifuge and send it straight to the bottler where we can turn it into honey. I don't know. We're gonna figure that out, but we have to craft those things first. First up, I want to make one of these centrifuges. I think I want the powered centrifuge. We're missing the regular centrifuge, which needs a grindstone, which needs a stone slab. Okay, centrifuge into a powered centrifuge. Awesome. And then I want the bottler because I want to start getting honey in bottles and things. So we have all that. And I wonder if we're going to need fluid pipes or what, but we're going to mess around. We're going to find out. So to start, let's throw our centrifuge down and our bottler, and then connect up the power. Looks like these ones connect no issue, but this doesn't, so maybe it doesn't require power. I don't know. We'll find out, but let's hook up a flux point for now and connect to our network, and that gets our centrifuge some power. Let's just grab some of this stuff. Let's grab, ooh, regular honeycombs. And there we go. So this does make bottles of honey right in here as well, I guess. Okay, but let's take all of that and let's put some of these shroom bee combs in here. See what's going to happen. We get warped fungus, we get wax, and we get 50 millibuckets of honey. And then can I just maybe pump the honey out and put it into this directly? Honey, 150. Okay, and then bottles in here. I don't know how much honey it's going to take, but we'll see if that goes. Oh, look at that. It actually has all of them in the centrifuge spinning. That's really, really cool. Okay, there we go. We got 1 honey bottle out of it. Sweet, so that works. That does it all. And then if I put a honeycomb in here too, I think once we get enough honey, it turns it into a treat, right? There's maybe 200 or 250 there. Cool. We're going to disconnect that for now, though, and just build up the honey in here. Now with that treat, we can go lure in more bees, I guess. Sweet. Now, I'd like to get the centrifuge cooking a bit faster, and I think we can make these upgrades. I have an upgrade base or two, so maybe we can craft up some of these if we have the things required. It just takes like clocks and emeralds and some honey treats and stuff, but we'll give it a try, see how many we can make, and see how much faster it makes it too. Oh, wait, it requires comb blocks, which I definitely don't have enough of yet. I have 2. Okay, well, we can't do that just yet, so we are going to have to do a little bit more harvesting. I put a couple nests down on the ground here just to see what kind of bees we can get out of these ones and if they'll help on our breeding journey to try to get our uranium bee. Okay, check this out here. If I place this palm expansion box, it grows and we now have room for 5 of the bees, huh? That's pretty cool. So I can get to breeding, slip of the tongue, breeding more of them. And then we can get more combs and stuff coming up faster here. Awesome. I'm loving the bees so far. I want to get into this gene stuff and figure out how that's going to work. That might be for a late night crazy binge where I just play with the bees all night. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Couple seconds left on these ones, and we'll see if we get the bee we want. 0. Oh, there. And it's gone. That was the right bee, but I guess we're gonna have to go get it. It popped right through. We should pull out a sturdy cage just to get ready to catch this one when it comes out then. A gold bee. Okay, sweet. Awesome. That was well worth the time. We got some new bees. Great. I just have to go find this other one now and hope he doesn't die in something. Where are you? Crystalline bee. Perfect. Okay, sweet. Now with our crystalline bee, I think we can breed that with the ashy bee and start getting some new stuff. So let's take them over here. Okay, we're going to put in one of these crystalline bees. And then I'm going to remove the nest from here so that they can't go crazy, so that they can't mess with it. And ashy mining bee plus crystalline bee, what are we going to get from these two? A little baby iron bee. Oh, is that the one? That's the one. That's literally the one I needed for the uranium bee, isn't it? Right away. Oh, yes. We need our creep bee next. How do we get a creep bee? We have to blow up a regular bee, huh? And is there a way to get a regular bee, or do I just have to hunt the world for one? Oh, no. Okay. Well, we have an iron bee, which is very nice. I guess we have to start making more advanced hives then so that we can start getting resources out of the stuff. Like this iron bee, what's he going to have to... What's he need? He needs... What? He needs a hopper? He needs to pollinate from... Oh, I can do blocks. Okay. He just needs like an iron block near him. Okay, well, that's certainly interesting, but we can handle that. If there is anything I'm realizing about this, it's that this area and space we have is actually just not going to be enough for the bees, I don't think. I think the actual infrastructure each bee is going to require to produce resources is going to be at least... I don't know. I think we could fit it in here. I just don't think it'll be as neat and as tidy as I'd like it to be. So we're probably going to have to make a different bee place, like a big apiary somewhere or something to get fancy with the stuff, but whatever. So this crystalline bee is going to start producing quartz for us, and our iron bee is going to start producing iron for us. This guy can't really do much at the minute, but we just have to wait for the baby to grow up. And we got 2 new bees out of this reed nest and the stone nest. We got the digger bee and the mason bee. And with those, I don't even know what they can do for us, really. I'm just getting as many bees as we can right now. Let's see. This guy doesn't do anything. He's just a breeder to get a gold bee, which we already have, and a silver bee, a mason bee plus an iron bee. Okay, so we can use him to get silver. Neat. You are gonna be bred with a chocolate mining bee, which we have one of, to get a quarry bee. Cool. So there's this guy here, the digger bee, the chocolate mining bee, and if we breed them, we're going to get, what, the quarry bee? There is a little quarry bee, huh? And what does he do? What does the quarry bee do for me? Let us see. You can make a geode bee. What? A geode bee, okay. And it makes 120 2 pages of junk. Oh my god. Okay. This bee is dangerous for inventory space. But we can convert it to a geode bee and a geode bee. Flowers from stone. And convert stone into geodes. And geodes you can break open to get minerals. Now, how am I going to get these guys in a thing? I'm out of cages. Look at him go! Look at him go! Oh, and he's gone. Oh, look at that. We got our first few combs from these guys in here. And I think these are going to produce us some wonderful stuff. The gold combs, is it going to give us bars or ore or what? It's going to give us wax. Is it a percentage? Oh, it's just a percentage chance to get it. Interesting. Okay. Is it the same for all of these things? 70%, 40%, 50% chance 1 to 3. Oh, and we didn't get any. Okay, so it's a chance. Okay, that nerfs it a little bit, which is good. That makes it more balanced, I think. So sweet. But we got some raw iron there. A little bit more raw iron. Nice. Rolling it good every time. Oh, 1 each time. Fantastic. And I'm realizing too, it says these guys are nocturnal, these warped shroom bees, which means they're only gonna make me stuff at night, I would assume. And then these ones are, what are they, diurnal? I don't even know what diurnal means. We'll do a Google search. A diurnal is just the opposite, I guess, and it means during the day. So, well, look at me. Look at me learning. So good. The things you can learn from Minecraft. This video is already starting to run a little longer than I would have liked, so we have one final task, and that is to end today getting our uranium bee, our radioactive bee, and for that we have the iron bees, but we need this creep bee, which it sounds like we have to blow up a regular bee to get it. So we're going to go on a hunt. We're going to look for regular bees with TNT in hand, and we're going to get one of these bees. Let's get going. Oh, is that our first bee? That might be a bee spotted. Flying over the tree. What is that one? Hello? What are you? Where'd it go? Birch nest. A yellow carpenter bee. I don't know if I have one of those. Do I have any open cages? I have 4 bee cages. Let's just take the nest. We're taking that bee with me. I thought there was another one buzzing around here. Maybe in this tree? Another yellow carpenter bee. We'll take that. Take all the bees we can get. But I thought I saw a bee somewhere. But they hide during the night. So we're gonna sleep and then hope they come out in the daytime here. Oh, here we go, here we go. Bees. Hello, bee. And a bee nest. Ooh, with honey. There's a bee. Okay, let's pull out our flowers. I'm sorry, little bee. I'm afraid this is just how it has to be. What are you? A green carpenter bee? I don't have one of these ones. Okay, you can stay there. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, bee. I'll take 2 of you. I'll take 2 creep bees. It didn't do it! It didn't work! It didn't work! They're mad! No. Come on. Really? Really? Okay, well, maybe we have to kill the bee with the explosion. Maybe that's why. Ooh, and there's a lot of that. Hey, this is a good way to lure in bees. Okay, you. I want you. You're gonna get... No. Come on. Why is everyone still... Oh, they're following me. We're good now. We're good now. We're friends. Okay, come back this way. There we go. How are you doing? I'm sorry. No, stop. Oh. It still didn't do it? Oh. Giving a specific item to a bee, not using it on them. Whoops. There's one. I see one here. I see you. And if we just give him the TNT? A creep bee. Oh, perfect. Just like that. Okay, we take him. Let's go get our uranium bee. With our creep bee, we can lure out the iron bee. And we can start breeding here. Iron bee and creep bee. Make our uranium bee. Come on. There it is. Wait, uranite. Uraninite bee. Is that the wrong one? Is that not the one I need? A uraninite bee? No, I don't want uraninite. I want radioactive. Oh, no. See, there's a chance of getting uranianite or radioactive, so now I have to wait the breeding cooldown and try to get another one. Come on. Attempt number 2. Here we go. This is it. This is our radioactive bee for sure, for sure. What happened? Where is it? What? Did they not do it? Where's the baby? It's a... Come on, really? Another one? Okay, we keep going. 3rd attempt. Please be what I need you to be. It is... Come on! Give me the bee! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Yes, radioactive bee! Let's get you up. Let's get you to be a big boy, and then we're gonna... Oh, and then we're gonna have uranium. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't think being near this bee is good for me. I just got nauseous when I walked in the room with it. That's bad. This is a bad bee. Well, we're gonna have to put him somewhere. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Radioactive combs. Okay, we take these. We dump all this stuff, throw it in the centrifuge. Come on. Come on, I just need uranium. I just need uranium. I want to go. I want to end this episode, please. Please give me the stuff. I just want to power a reactor with some bees so that I can go and take a nap or something. Oh, we got one. We got one. We got one. Uranium dust. Uranium dust. Amazing. And uranium dust, we can cook it and make a uranium ingot. And just like that, infinite power. Infinite power. Okay. Thanks for coming out today. I'm glad you watched this episode of me messing around with bees the whole time. So now we have what is technically an infinite source of uranium, albeit a slow one. But I guess I'm just going to spend a ton of time breeding up radioactive uranium bees and getting a ton of uranium so that way we can upgrade our reactor, okay? Thanks for joining me. Love you. See you next time. Bye.